Today it's the extremely affordable Marshall MG10G. Can you get those Marshall sounds for just 77 euros? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to another video with me, MG10, and it's good to have you along. Today we're checking out the smallest in the MG line by Marshall. It's the 10G. Very simple. 10 watts, 6.5 inch speaker, 2 channels, gain, volume, contour, headphone out, emulated line out. I'll try it on its own and with an overdrive pedal, an affordable one, the Boss SD1. And I have a guitar here that has a humbucker single and a stacked humbucker, so you get kind of all sorts of things. There's not really a lot to say about it, except that it's extremely small. That's what she said! Okay, let's see what the clean channel thinks of an overdrive pedal. So I have the SD1, everything set halfway. Let's fiddle with the contour. With the overdrive. Contour other way. And that's pretty much the clean channel. Switch channels. Contour back halfway. Okay, I think I prefer the contour like this. Before we go on, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by the good people on Patreon who support this channel. Thank you everyone who supports me either there or anywhere else. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description to my Patreon. You get access to my music lessons and a bunch of exclusives, and you can even take that stuff for free. Or if you prefer, you can buy something via Tome, and there are affiliate links in the description. I have budget gear that I recommend, gear that I actually use. If you buy something that way, the channel gets a small commission at no extra cost to you. But above all, a huge thank you to everyone who supports this channel in any way, shape or form. Let's add some overdrive from the overdrive pedal. Even at this setting, you seem to get that weird kind of, in the transients, some kind of weird clipping. Not even in the transients, actually, just in general. Like it's cutting the high end. Let's add gain from the amp. Let's actually drop gain from the amp. So it's almost clean. And let's put full gain from the pedal and see what it sounds like then. This will probably be noisy. I think at least I can clearly notice it's clipping something from the high end. It's not handling the pedal very nicely at all. Who cares? You probably won't use this with the pedal anyway. I mean, the pedal basically costs as much as the amp. Let's add gain from the amp. Before I do that, I will use the pedal again, but now as a clean boost, so I'll drop drive all the way. But first, just the amp. So you can notice the highs are totally different than with the pedal. Let's go all the way. Okay, contour, just, even though I prefer it like that, someone else might like it different. Okay, and let's add the pedal. Drive 0, level all the way up, and tone halfway, and the amp is like this. Alright, so 77 euros. I think it actually punches above its weight. The positives are that, well, it's cheap, it's small, it's lightweight, although who cares, it's a practice amp, you're not going to be moving it around too much. The cleans are okay, the overdrive section is fine. I mean, it's way better than on a lot of these small practice amps. Although there are better options out there, back to those in a minute. One of the nice things about this is that since it doesn't have a lot of options, you'll just be forced to practice and start sounding better by yourself, not relying on using delays and reverbs and whatnot. At least that's potentially the case. Some people might be bummed out that it doesn't have a delay. So really basic stuff, really cheap, quite nice sounding. That being said, the overdrive section on its own, while not bad, is not great either. Let's be fair. You can get it slightly better with an overdrive pedal, but then again, if you're using a pedal, just throw in some extra money, just use that money and get something slightly better. And the thing I would go for is one of those old Roland cubes, the smaller ones. You get them second hand, micro cube or something like that. Or even get an older version of this or a second hand one if you're really tight on money. Or get the Harley Benton 20, I forget, HB20G I think it was. Roughly the same price, slightly bigger, has reverb, sounded better in my opinion. So, not a bad amp, definitely not. Nothing special in my opinion. If you want to check out some alternatives, there's a video here with some very nice alternatives, cheap ones. Not as cheap as this though. Other than that, I hope you check out my Patreon, there's a link in the description. You get access to my music lessons and a bunch of exclusives like I said. But above all, I hope you have a nice day. See you. Take care. Bye.